Hey all. So I don't do this in a while, so I just always videotape it. But I got myself a package from Heritage Auctions for some Golden Age comics. Not too many this time, and that's part of why this is my last package I'll be getting from them. They used to be able to hold for a while, but I don't know, they've changed their structure and now they can't hold for long. And because I don't buy much, I buy every couple months. It's just not worth it. So anyways, I'll just buy at comic shows and all that. Also, there's a point that things are getting very, very pricey. And as I'm growing my collection in Golden Age comics, there's actually less out there that I need or want. So anyways, all comes to an end with them. But it's fine. We'll see on how I end it, if it's on a strong note. Because, believe it or not, I don't remember everything that I had won. It's not much though. This is a very small package compared to the ones that we've seen in the past together. All right. So all the preambles, getting rid of everything. It's very small. In the end, that's all that was shipped to me. I don't know. I'm happy for the care for the packaging. However, doesn't mean it'll be a bit costly. That shipping fee from FedEx. That's another reason why. It's tough. Being in Canada, that shipping really eats up at you. All right. Enough preamble. We'll just get through this whole thing. Obviously, I want to make sure I don't mess up. Imagine cutting through a freaking Golden Age comic. It'd be insane. All right. So what I'm doing. All right. Oh, great. So that'll be easier. It will be easier to undo. I realize it's not making for great television since you can't see it as it's being unwrapped. But yeah, these are all Fawcett comics, and they should be. All right, so we'll get to this one. You guys, it's pretty awesome though. It's one hell of a way to end on. This is Whiz Comics number 7. Isn't that crazy? So if you're wondering, it's not, and he didn't even appear in number 1. He started at number 2, and so we're only 6 issues from the first appearance of Captain Marvel. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. This is one hell of a way to end it on. I think this is my earliest appearance of Captain Marvel. We're talking about the Golden Age Captain Marvel, right? We call Shazam now. This is my earliest appearance of Captain Marvel. I do have a Captain Marvel Adventures number 2, but I think this was this was before, because this would be 1 year. This would be what? Was this be 1 year before he came out? 1940. So yeah. So that's fun, and this is VG minus, so it's not even it's not a terrible grade. And it has a nice presentation, which is all I need. This is awesome. This is one hell of a way to end the run from Heritage Auctions. All right. And by the way, this is not a diss on Heritage. I get that they have to make their money. It's not viable for me as a small-time collector. You know what? I was wrong. It's not all Fawcett. I got something pretty awesome. Check this out. Planet Comics. I'm gonna take it out. I do not like tape. Like a logins using tape on these vintage comics. Use one of those post-it type of tapes. Those, not Scotch tape. Come on, no. There you go. Look at that. Look at this beautiful presentation. Planet Comics number 60. It's freaking awesome. And what's fun about this is that the condition, obviously the condition always matters when it comes to comic books. This was a VG. But look at the presentation on this. I know why it's VG. Okay, so it looks fine, but when you see here, we're missing part of the comic. It was right through. And yes, this is allowed at VG, but that's why this is one of those otherwise would be fine. This is if there wasn't this, it'd be around maybe a 6.5, 7.0, maybe, especially with a press easy 7.0. However, yeah, this is the kind of thing where it's there's a flaw, so VG. And you know what? Very happy with that. So that's cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, what I want to talk about this was, while the condition is obviously very important for all comics, when it comes to these types of comics, that's right, they're fiction house comics. When it comes to fiction house comics, there is a second layer to it. Sometimes it could be primary layer. It's that you'll see different colors on the covers, depending on, because like with the inkjet and everything, they would like just run it. It's kind of like your printer these days when it's missing that stupid cyan color, so you're not getting the right thing, or it's getting less, right? So they had that at like a mass-produced level, and the whole point of comics, the reason why very few have lasted, even though more were produced back then in the 1930s and 40s than now, we have a lot less from then. Not only was it because it was for kids, but also it was extremely cheap material. It was to be like thrown away, which is why most of it was thrown away. So it was meant to be like done as cheap as possible, including with the whole printing process. So like if colors were a bit faded as it printed out, who cares? It's fine, just get it through. We're selling it for 10 cents. Anyways, so all to say that color is a huge part of fiction house collectability. And the reason why I picked this one, even though it had this, not only was it a nice presentation, but it had very fresh colors still. And it's not just the fact that it's old, it's the fact that even originally, many do not have fresh colors because they're at the end of a certain inkjet run. So yes, you'll see it here. Colors are nice, vibrant, glossy, and it's a nice full green that we have here on his face. You can mostly tell with the alien here. If you look at any other Planet Comics 60 online, you'll see that the green here will be very vastly different. So I got one that has the more fresh colors that you can get. Of course, that's before, and that's, after you have to add the passage of time and all that. So I'm putting it back. And this is awesome. Freaking awesome. So I'm very happy about this. Like it. All the way to end the run. All right, last thing here. So it's only 3 lots, but however, the last lot has lots of comics. I'm saying a lot way too many times. All right, this is a lot of 8, my lucky number. And I love this stuff. Average condition VG+, which usually, because Heritage doesn't want this stuff back. Once it's sold, it wants it sold. Usually means VG and up. It's not always the case, but how can I say this? You're more likely to get stuff that's above the VG plus than under it. That's all I'm trying to say. All right. Okay, so one of them is Marvel Family number 16. We're talking about nice colors. Good colors here too. So yeah, very fun, very nice. Like this. There is a huge problem with this comic though. I mean, it's not talking about it being done cheap. Nothing wrong with the condition, but like, look at it. This is still part of the comic, right? It's just the printing, it didn't calibrate properly, just showing you how cheap the whole process is. So basically, this should have been just lowered, right? So yeah, it basically missed the mark. All right, so Marvel Family 16, that was 16. Then we got Marvel Family number 20, which I realize I might already have, maybe. We'll see. These, by the way, though, are very easy. There's no problem selling these. Yes, yeah. Sorry, which is very happy. I forgot this was coming in. This is one I really wanted. So here you go. This is Marvel Family number 83. I wanted for that, skull and scary pirates cover. This is awesome. This is like, think about it, this is like years before Pirates of the Caribbean. All right, very, very fun. The Undead Crew of the Flying Skull. And we got number 23. Yeah, these are all Marvel Family. Number 23. Here you go. This one's got a major spine roll though. Not great. Not one of my favorites of this. But by the way, I got it for this. If you look at the lot price, you could. And also, like, look at the condition. I got it. The better one happens to be the one that people want. And it's all nicely centered and everything. So we're good with that. Nice bright colors. And yeah, condition's good. So basically, I don't remember the price I paid. But I basically bought at guide price for all this. Like if everything you're gonna see was VG plus, that guide price is what I got it for. And this sells for 2 to 3 times guide, so we're good. Just say that I bought it for that, and everything else is basically a bonus, which I could sell or keep as doubles. It's all good. Speaking of things, this one I know I already have. This is Marvel Family and number 30. And there you go. Then we have Marvel Family number 34. This is also a double. I have a really, really good one of this though. This is Marvel Family 36. I'm glad I have a good one because there's some really terrible staining on top. Like I said, this is easy to sell on the aftermarket, just for guide. All right. And lastly, an awesome cover to end things on. Marvel Family number 60. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? This is nice stuff. So yeah. If you're curious about the dates, oh, Scotch tape, scary. What would be the earlier one? It would be number 16, right? We'll open just to see what the range of dates are on these things. It's my last haul from Heritage. Might as well indulge a bit, if you don't mind. All right. Oof, this is rough. Look at this giant tear here. I'll show it to you. Yeah. Is that still VG plus? This would be like the one that's below, right? Yeah, this would be below. Not by much though. I think VG is still fine. Still fine. That does not. Be careful using those words. They mean something very different. Okay, I'm looking for a date. Okay, the date on this is June 1951. So yeah. All right, so that was that. We're gonna look at number 16. I like that cover. By the way, sorry to do a rant, doesn't it in these Mylars, don't they look so fresh and beautiful? Isn't that nicer than a slab? Not to diss on slabs too much, but like, come on, it's nice. No blue filter to it. Looks amazing. All right. And I'm gonna check this one here. Number 16, like I said. This is not a, I'm gonna take this off, get rid of it. Yeah, this is just plastic, not a Mylar. Or Mylite. All right. Cool book, eh? Nice colors. All right, number 16. Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't have to look for a date inside. You see the date? There you go. August 22, 1947. That's fun. That's fun. All right. Because, yeah, the Marvel Family went way later than Whiz Comics and all that. It was like the last of the... Was it the last? I wonder if that or Mary Marvel would have been the later one. The later series. Anyways, that's it. I'm not going to... I rambled on for way too much. Thanks for being with me on this last haul of mine from Heritage. There will be more hauls one day for sure, but just not from them. I wish you all the best, okay? Take care. Bye.